my desires if you walk away. I will cry cause I'm not ashamed. If you say goodbye, girl, I'm gonna break. I know my heart wouldn't be the same. Not a line just to make you stay. You'll take my heart if you walk away. I wish you told me there was something wrong. Guess you held it in too long. Girl, I know you're locked up in your doubt, but I know that we can work it out. For less I did. Push all my buttons, baby. For your heart, girl, I no go play. I surrender to you. You the boss, my thinking, baby. Please come back to me, baby. I know feel live without you. I wish you told me there was something wrong. Guess you held it in too long. Girl, I know you're locked up in your doubt, but I know that we can walk it.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. I am OG Akbi. Our first guest emerged as the second runner-up on the first edition of the hit reality TV show, Project Fame West Africa. He is widely known for one of his timeless single, Rich and Famous. One of his many works is a song he collaborated with fellow Nigerian artist Bez on his hit single, That Stupid Song, which went on to be the first African video to make the world premiere on BET's 106 and Park. Welcome to the morning show, Praiz.
Thank you very much.
Oh my
Feels
God.
great to be here.
You know, I never heard any of your songs until last night, and
Really?
I just heard Fola Shade.
You're welcome.
I have goosebumps. Amazing, really.
Thank you,
Okay, can you
thank
tell
you.
me the inspiration behind that song? It seems so intense.
Well, Philosophy is a song that talks about mental illness, talks about forgiveness, talks about cheating. Basically, it's a song I wrote based on one of my relationships, and I decided to actually expand the spectrum, especially when it comes to the videos, and have people who are in relationships who are actually not happy because of just little things that we overlook, you know. So I faltered once in my relationship, so I decided to just put it into music, and yeah, that's what it talks about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, was that one of your ex-girlfriends?
No, come on.
She really portrayed the message you were passing on.
Yeah, that was Tony Tones, who is an amazing actress.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was great working with her on this project. And I mean, she did really great because she interpreted the emotions I really wanted to pass across. Yeah.
Okay, so I see that you came second runner-up on that Project Fame West Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how has that journey been? I know that you know the contestants that come out of shows like that, people, the industry is really harsh on them. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, my journey has been an amazing one. It has been a blessed one, and in one word, I would say it's been progressive. And it's usually harder for musicians who come from a reality TV show into the mainstream. It takes them a longer time, takes them a lot of hard work to break into the mainstream. And for me, I wasn't an exception, because I mean, it took a lot to break into the industry, and but I'm grateful to God, grateful to the fans, grateful to my team. I mean, when I look back and I see what all I've achieved, I mean, I'm just grateful.
Oh my goodness. So 10 years after that first time you won, how has your music evolved from then to now?
Trust me, it has evolved in a great way. And one of my major achievements is that I went back to the same show I was a contestant at.
Okay.
I went back as a judge. And for me, it says a lot, you know. And when I look at my music, from my first single to my last material, I mean, if people who follow my music can see how much I've evolved and how much I've grown musically, and I'm grateful, just steady grateful.
Oh, that's so amazing. And you are one artist that has not swayed from your original style of music. Can you tell us some of your secrets in staying that way?
Well, basically, I like to always stand out. I don't want to be that person who gets lost in the crowd.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to be part of the bandwagon. And to stand out, you need to be unique. You need to not do things that everybody does.
Yes.
And it has worked for me. It's been the secret of my success, one of the secrets of my success. And I mean, if I know that I can't afford to leave the secret of my success and just toe a different lane. So, I mean, I know what I'm good at and I stick at it.
Oh, that's so cool. And I hear that you're a ladies' man.
Where did you hear that?
Everywhere. And I mean...
Well, I love the women.
Yes, but the great thing about you is that no one's seen you in any type of compromising situations. How have you stayed above all of that?
I like to stay grounded.
Yeah.
I believe I'm one who's grounded. Yeah. And I try my best not to be in a position or a situation that is negatively impressing, basically. Yeah. You know, I mean, people say good publicity, bad publicity is all publicity. Well, I beg to differ because I would rather just stick with being, I would rather have a positive image out there than having a negative image out there. So I mean, I'm very cautious, and I mean, I try my best. In as much as I'm myself, I keep being myself. But yeah, positivity all the way.
Oh, that's great. So we're going to listen to one of your songs, "Champagne and Flowers," and we'll be right back.
Nice.
Willis, get that!
Baby, be holding me down. My shawty be loving me right. You're all I've been thinking about. You got my emotions unlocked. Everything she deserves. Gonna give just for her. Shawty make a young nigga love so hard. Champagne and flowers, all for you. Oh no, no. Champagne and flowers, all for you. Champagne and flowers. Baby, we are meant to be. I love you, you love me. Beautiful, it's good to see. I'ma rock your body like my new bench. Take you on the ride, you're my Wu-Tang. Have a good time, that's the mood, yeah. Me and your girl make a movie. You got me falling in love. Baby, I'm falling in love. Tonight is yours. Champagne and flowers, all for you. Champagne and flowers, all for you. Champagne and flowers, all for you.
So sweet. Okay,
Thank
tell
you.
us what's the inspiration behind this?
Well, Champagne and Flowers is one of the singles of my new project called 2 Minutes. 2 Minutes, the EP. I dropped an EP 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an EP that talks about different facets of love, talks about divorce, talks about separation, talks about marriage, talks about friendship. And I mean, it's my latest single. And it was inspired by just that great moment, that great feel you have when you're with someone you love, you know? So, yeah.
So can we ask that question? Are you in a relationship?
Not yet.
And what's this your new EP about? Tell us about that.
Yeah, the 2 Minutes EP is a five-tracker EP that talks about different facets of love. Like I said, talks about separation, divorce, marriage, talks about situationships, friends with benefits. I mean, I just try to talk about things that we tend to shy away from, you know. Yeah, our culture makes us shy away from some things, you know. So I decided to just go out of not box myself, just do something out of the box and sing about what we experience, what we go through every day.
Well, that's the great thing about your music, because everyone would relate to that.
Yeah, I love doing relatable music.
Yeah.
I want to do music that when you listen to, you will say, okay, yeah, I know where he's coming from.
Oh, wow. So are you doing any stage performances anytime soon?
Yes, I have a gig in New York sometime in September.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for all these stage performances?
Well, everyone who knows me knows, Praiz is the live guy. Like, he's the
Yeah.
guy he's always with his band. And I mean, I always look forward to performing. I look forward to reconnecting with my fans. I love to sing.
Yeah.
I love being on stage, connecting with my fans, sharing emotions through music. So, I mean, let's just say nothing extra.
All right. So have you had any bad experiences on your stage performances?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
One time, it wasn't the way the event was set up. It was a DJ setup, and I mean, I was really excited because I was always looking forward to do that particular gig. It was a yearly gig, and then I was starting up, and I got to be on the bill. So yeah, I mean, it was time to perform, and I'm always excited to go on stage to entertain and just give my fans a great time. So I go on stage, they called me up, I was with the mic, started singing, and next thing, the sound just went off, but it was light, you know, and throughout my performances, like the time frame I had, the sound didn't come on.
Wow.
You know, like, and it wasn't a situation where they would say, okay, come back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just a bad experience for me, and I mean, I just felt really, really bad. I just felt really bad.
I'm sure you bounced back from that experience.
Yeah, I did.
So your next...
But I wasn't happy, though.
Your next performance is in New York. Do you have anyone lined up here in Lagos anytime soon?
For now, no.
Nothing soon?
Yeah, for now, no.
Okay, all right. We're going on a short break, but when we return, we'll still have Praiz here. Welcome back to the morning show. The Nigerian music industry has always been the forefront of entertainment in Africa, especially in the area of music. To discuss more on the impact of the music in Nigeria and how it can be better, I still have our guest here, Praiz.
Yeah.
So tell me, what do you think is going on in the music industry in relation to piracy?
Well, piracy in the Nigerian music industry has been an issue we've been trying to tackle for years, and it has evolved. Piracy has evolved from having a market to going online. I say this. Let me buttress this point, because I mean, I put out an album, and you have maybe like a blogger who goes, buys the album, and uploads it online for free. And you know, it's very discouraging. It's heartbreaking, because I mean, musicians, we go into the studio. Sometimes we take 2 years, 3 years to put out a project,
Hard work,
you know? It takes a lot of hard work, takes a lot of dedication, you know? And I mean, we just go and someone buys it, obviously, and uploads for free. And sometimes you don't even know who this person is, you know? Sometimes you don't know. So it's an issue that we're trying to tackle, but always evolves in a way that we don't still understand.
How do you think we can tackle this?
How can we tackle this? Well, I think we'll have to...
I mean, so when these bloggers put this song on, how does that affect you personally in terms of like, you know,
because no revenue comes in, no one buys it. I mean, a lot of people like free things.
Yes.
I mean, you see an album that you've always been looking forward to. There's some people who would do anything to buy, like they don't like free stuff. Like if they believe in what you put out, if they believe in your art, they buy it. But some people just like free stuff. I mean, some can't afford it, some can afford it, but it's just like the free stuff. So when they see the free stuff, they jump at the free stuff. Yeah.
And so then how do you get your revenue? I mean, if you're not getting those iTunes downloads,
well,
or like...
in Nigeria, I think the main source of income for the musician is shows, the gigs, endorsements. You know, those are the main streams of income for a musician. Album sales don't really, to be honest, you could have the numbers, but it doesn't really come in financially.
And Nigerian music has gotten a lot of global recognition so far. How do you think this helps the economy or makes the quality of work? What's the difference? What do you think for now?
I think one of the best things that has happened to this country, Nigeria, in recent time is the music industry.
Right.
Because right now, a lot of things are going wrong. A lot of people are unhappy. But the Nigerian music industry has transcended, and I mean, the global market, the global music market is loving the sound, they're loving Afrobeat, and the acts from the Western world actually using our vibe, using the groove, using the rhythm to make hit songs. And I mean, you could see collaborations between Wizkid and a couple of people, Davido and more people. And I mean, it's a great time for the Nigerian music industry. Great time.
I know, and we've seen Wizkid make headlines, and you know, he's topped the Billboard charts since I think 2016. So I mean, it's a great thing for our economy. But one thing that I think really we need to tackle on is, like you said, those music, how people can actually buy it. And I think that if you join iTunes, and how does that work? If you go on iTunes or if you go on...
Sorry, let me point out. When you say it's good for our economy, I won't really say it's great for the economy. I just think it's just good for the people, because I mean, right now there are no jobs. I mean, we have people who graduate, you finish university, you serve, you have no jobs. And thank God for talent, you know. I mean, you get to sing and you get to create jobs for yourself, job opportunities for yourself. And but still, I don't think it has an influence in the economy. I'm
going to ask you this question. So do you think that Nigerian music generally caters for all genre of music? Because I don't really hear, you know, classical music coming out of Nigeria, or like, you know, I think there is a little bit of house music going on now, but do you think that it adequately caters for all genre of music to make a huge impact globally?
Right now, there's been a change, and the acceptance for different genres of music is growing. I mean, we see people doing house music. They call it Afro House now.
Afro House.
Yeah, and I mean, we have the likes of Niniola, we have Adekunle Gold, to name a few. I mean, Johnny Drill, and it's not always about the club sounds, you know. Different sounds are coming out, and everyone is appreciating the new sound. So I mean, definitely the Nigerian music industry caters and accepts new sounds.
Okay, I bear to differ because
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, like I was saying to you earlier, I
Yeah.
feel like I mean, I think the music I hear these days is just Afro pop.
Yeah,
I don't know
because-
if it's like, you know,
That's because a certain sound has to do with hype, has to do with lifestyle.
yeah,
Some certain kinds of sound don't really require lifestyle, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you see if you put someone who does R&B music and someone who does like maybe pop or hip hop, the R&B person doesn't do lifestyle. You don't see him talking about, yo, I pop champagne, 100 bottles. Like, it's not all about the lifestyle, you know? So it's more about the content.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so, well,
You still beg to differ?
Yeah, I still beg to. I'm still waiting for that young artist that would come out and sing some classical music that
There are a lot.
would really
Trust
transcend
me, there are a lot. I think-
across the globe.
Yeah, a lot. I think I'll put you up to some
So
people.
I want to ask you, do you think that young artists are doing anything differently from their predecessors?
Music is evolving.
Yeah,
you
always
know?
evolves.
It always evolves.
Yeah.
So when you say, are we doing stuff different from what our predecessors? Yes, we are. We've learned from them. We've learned the good things they did. We've learned from their mistakes,
Yeah.
and we're evolving.
Okay, so your genre of music is R&B, and it's going to stay R&B forever.
Yes,
You're
I am.
not going to introduce any kind of rap?
No,
or...
I'm not a rapper. I can't rap to save my life. I think the day I rap, that's the day I lose all my fans. They're like,
Okay, so-
well, I could just joke about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm R&B forever will be R&B.
Yeah.
I'm a very versatile artist. I
Yes.
put 1 or 2 pop Afrobeat songs, and but I mean, my core is R&B. And I'm
R&B.
proud to
So,
be an R&B singer.
Do you have any future plans, any any new projects, or
Yeah.
any acting roles that you might want to?
Yo, you've been on me with these acting roles though.
I mean,
Well,
you have the look, and you are obviously very talented. Why not?
well, for now, I'm just focused on the music.
Okay.
I'm really focused on the music, and you never know. Well, you never know. And for my projects this year, I'm planning a concert sometime in December.
Okay.
And hopefully, I'm getting an international act, surprise act. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
great.
a big,
And you
great
have
one.
won a couple of awards, right?
Yes,
How
I
did that
have.
make you feel when you had that first song introduced on BET platform?
Yo, like,
Yeah.
for me, it was, it felt so surreal. Like, I couldn't believe it, you know. Shout out to my friend Bez, who really owns the song,
Yeah.
and I was featured on it. And it was a great time for us. It was a great time for our kind of music. It was a great time for Nigerian music. It was a great time for African music, because, I mean, it was the first African music video to be premiered on BT 106 on Park, and it meant a lot to us, you know.
Okay, all right. So I know that our audience are dying to hear from you. So can you do like just a 30-minute freestyle for us? Just
I'm not freestyle.
30 minutes, no, 30 seconds I meant. I just wanted to scare you. Can you do a freestyle for us?
You want freestyle or you want a song? Choose one.
I mean, I think freestyle. I
Freestyle.
think it's very original to do that.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
It was only yesterday that you came walking my way. I'm letting love rule the lines, 'cause I can't see the signs that you are the one for me. Girl, I haven't been the same. All I wanna do is let you know 'cause nothing can change. There's love that I feel for you. Nothing can change. There's love that I give to you. Nothing can change the way that I love you. Just want you to know, 'cause nothing can change. Nothing can change. Nothing can change.
I just
Sorry, my
died
voice is
and
bad.
resurrected. Wait, did you just make that up for me?
Yeah. That's a question for another day.
Oh my goodness. That was amazing, Praiz.
very
I am
much. Thank
now
you.
a huge fan of yours. I am
honored.
going to download all of your songs.
I'm
I'm
honored.
sure it's on iTunes
Yeah,
and I will
of
pay
course.
for it. I will not get it for free, I promise.
Thank you.
It's such an honor to have you here.
Thank you
and
very much. Pleasure's
we're
mine.
all happy to be here with you, Praiz. And I hope you come back when your
Definitely,
EP
all pleasure.
comes up.
All pleasure. All pleasure.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching. From our entire team here in Lagos, enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.
Hold my hand, 'cause I never ever wanna leave you till the end. Is a promise that I make to you, and as we say I do, it's forever and a day with you. Oh my sweet love, I found true love right here with us. I owe my heart to you here and now. I give my love to you here and now. I owe my heart to you here and now. I give my love to you here and now. Heaven smiled on us the day that I met you. Never thought that I'd be here, sharing my vows with my best friend. The stars aligned, the perfect time. Turn my everyday into Valentine, 'cause I would love to lay in your arms, darling. Oh my sweet love, I found true love right here with us. I owe my heart to you here and now. I give my love to you here and now. I owe my heart to you here and now. I give my love to you here and now. Heaven smiled